Well, good afternoon, guys. We're back at the ranch, and well, as you can see, we got the cab behind us. I already kind of started working on it. Let me go ahead and show you the little bit that I've done. I've already cut out both sides. I didn't like the way the passenger side looked. It was kind of bubbling, so I cut out, a 4 inch by 5 inch little square that I am going to patch. Well, let me show you. Well, guys, as you can see, I'm using the hood, the old hood, the one that was broken, to cut out pieces of flat metal to go ahead and use as my patch panels. And as you can see here, I didn't like the way it was bubbling up, dude. I'm going to try and see if I can get those patch panels in place. If for whatever reason it doesn't look right or it doesn't feel right, I'll just go ahead and stop and order the floor pan or part of the floor pan to replace that section. On the other side, it's a little bit less, guys. Let me show you. On the driver's side, I cut out 2 squares. That's like a 1 inch by 2.5 inch little strip, and that little square right there. I'm going to go ahead and enlarge that little square because of that little rust spot right there. I'm going to see if I can get patch panels on it, and then through the bottom I'm going to go ahead and remove that floor brace and get me a new one to replace it. So I want to get these patch panels, see how they're going to look. If they seem to be alright, I'm going to leave those patch panels and just get the bottom brace. So let me go ahead and cut this section out and see if I can make it fit. Well, guys, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean up the area, spray OSPO on that metal, and then I'm going to go ahead and set this on the bottom. I'm going to tack weld it in the bottom, and then I'm going to slowly start pushing it in and tack welding it all the way to the top. I don't want it to go too far in. I want it to be somewhat flush to this metal. That way, I'll just use a little bit of glazing putty just to kind of flatten it out and smooth it out before I put the insulation and the Dynamat and the carpeting with the insulation. So let me go ahead and try and clean that up and weld it up, see how it looks. Well, guys, we got the area where we're going to be welding clean. I didn't worry about the rest of it now, but I got the area welded and weld clean, sprayed off OSPO at the bottom. It turned somewhat black. I did the same for that other side over there. So let me go ahead and get the welder and see if this is going to work. Well, guys, I still need to weld that little area. I mean, this part I kind of got pretty much. I got to do a couple of little dots here just to go ahead and grind it and flatten it out. But if I can make it look similar to that, I'll be okay with it. So let me go ahead and weld this up and grind it, and I'll show you guys what comes out. Guys, ran out of grinding stones, so I'm gonna have to go to town, but I already kind of tack welded both of those. I started grinding the bottom one, which is alright. I still need to grind that top one and figure out if it needs more welding or if it's done, and of course get that one on that side welded. After I'm done with these, of course, I got one more little bit right here that I'm gonna have to do, and that'll be it for patchwork. Let me go get those grinding stones and I'll come back to this. So let me go ahead and get this side welded. That way we'll have less welding and more grinding to do. Let me go ahead and get this on time lapse. Well guys, we welded that little piece. All I gotta do is there's a hole over here in this corner. I'm gonna have to cut out a little square there, cut another piece and fill it in. There's no way I'll fill it in with a MIG welder. It's too big of a hole. So let me go ahead and get that grinding stone, finish this off, and then mix me up some glazing putty and kind of smooth it out. Alright, let me go get those grinding stones. Well guys, there's the patch panels. Got both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up a little bit of Bondo and or glazing putty and just kind of smear it over, smooth it out so that I don't have any bumps or anything like that when I put Dynamat. Or it's not Dynamat, it's a cheap knockoff, but it's still like some kind of sound deadener. I'm gonna go ahead. Well guys, while we wait for the inside of that cap to dry up, I washed it, so I gotta wait till it dries before I can apply any kind of body filler. Let me go ahead and remove that windshield. I already removed the back glass. Let me get that windshield out of the way. I mean, it's coming out anyway, it's broken, so let me go ahead and take it off so I can get closer to prepping that cab for sanding and painting and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and remove it. Well guys, here in the bottom there's a little bit of surface rust. Metal's not corroded, it doesn't have holes or nothing like that, it's just surface rust. I am going to clean out this tag somewhat. I'm going to paint this tag silver because the dashboard, this is going to be blue. I want this to be like kind of stand out a bit, maybe black, I don't know. I'm going to give it a different color on the tag. And if you can see, this is solid. There's a little bit of a problem area right here. Let me see if I can give you a better picture. The sun is real bright, guys. Oh, there we go. That little area right there, I'm going to go ahead and address. I'm going to spray asphalt on it right now so it can start working. And when I get to this, it should be black, and it'll be make it a lot easier for me to take this off and find out if I'm going to have to weld a little panel or just use body filler. Unsure as to what's going to happen right now. I'm trying to get you a better picture there. The sun is real bright, guys. Sorry about that. But there you go. And the rest of it, I mean, it's all in good shape. Here we have a little bit of a problem area, which is nothing. On top, it's all good. over here in the bottom, I mean, surface rust, nothing major. Let me show you the back window. A little bit of surface rust right there. Corners are fine. All the upper lip is fine. That little corner over there, surface rust, but all in all, I mean, it's in good shape. Well guys, there's the cab. It's up in the air. I didn't record it. My phone was dying, so charged it up for a little while, and now it's, well, as you can see, I'm using the joist, ceiling joist, and ratchet straps. I got 4 of them. I raised the cab. I rolled the chassis out from under it. There. On my seating joist. And there's the frame. This is the long bed, so I'm only going to keep it for a short while to see if I need anything from it to use on the other truck. But I don't think I'm going to need anything, but I'm still going to keep it for now. There's a cab. I'm going to go ahead and lower it onto sawhorses, and I'm going to see if I can put it bottom. I'm going to lean it on side, lean it on its back. I want to work on that bottom. Let me see if I can get that done. Well guys, I got the cab laying on its back. I'm going to go ahead and get this underside scraped up, and as you can see, the damage is not that bad down here. I mean, a little bit of surface rust, a little bit of surface rust, and shoot, it got all dark. Well, surface rust, and just a whole bunch of surface rust. There's that corner. There's an inner rocker. Surface rust. And there, it's not really damaged. I can see a little pinhole right there. All in all, I mean, it's a pretty decent cab. Sorry about that. It's the glare of the sun kind of messes with the camera, so I'm trying to find. And down here. Well guys, all in all, I mean, it's a pretty solid cab, so I'm going to go ahead and clean this one up and paint the underside, clear coat it, so that I can go ahead and put it back to normal, and we'll paint the rest, I guess. Prep the rest so I can get it painted. But I got to get this underside done, that way it's out of the way. When I set it over there on the cab, it'll already be done. So it'll be blue in the bottom. So, but all in all, transmission hump, nothing. Nothing. Rocker panels, nothing. Rocker panel, nothing. And right here, a little bit of surface rust. I mean, nothing major. All along this little ridge, it's fine. Now, a very decent cab, guys. And again, that is the only area that's damaged on the front window. Rear window has no damage at all. Huh? Check it out, guys. That's a very nice cap. So let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here, guys. I think we've done enough for today. So I'm gonna let it be. I might start on it later on tonight, but if not, I'll just go ahead and start on it tomorrow. Let's see how far I can get tomorrow, guys. Well, this is gonna be the end of the video. Appreciate you guys watching.